Time for Big Play Breakdown. For that, we welcome in Mike Robinson. You see him every Friday night with Game Day Nation. Mike Rob, thanks for coming in.
Hey, thanks for having me, Mark.
Now, Mike Rob, lots of side gigs, including sideline reporter for the Rocket Radio Network. On most Saturdays, both Mike Rob and I were at some sort of college football game. And one of the great things about the college football game is on Saturday before the game, we see a lot of the high school players down on the sidelines. They're being recruited. And occasionally what we see on Friday, we also see on Saturday.
Yeah, there's absolutely a translation between the college game and the high school game, and especially when you wear the number 7. Something really magical happens in that situation. So let's just take a look and see what happened on Cherry Street this past Friday night. Tywan Clark, you know the name, you know the game, and you like those green jerseys too, I know you do. But you like the speed that he possesses as well as one of the top quarterbacks and recruits in this area. So let's take a look and break it down. Greg Dempsey and company, second down, first quarter trying to get this thing going. Late in the game, Fremont's keeping it close. Tywan Clark feel pressure from Mason Villarreal, and he misses a tackle, and just like that, Tywan breaks it free. He gets a great block by Showtime Hall down the field, which sprung him to be able to get that long touchdown run to put the Irish in cruise control, because that's exactly what they did the rest of the way out. Taking a look again, what happened on Saturday night? There's number 7, but this number 7 right here, he's got a super bright future like the other one. But this guy did it in a big way. Coming back from a 21-point deficit, I mean, you knew he was going to make big play breakdown. But this draw play right here was drawn up to a T. Take a look. You got 4-man front, but look at the gap right there on the right side of the line. Anytime you get a linebacker matched up with DQ, it's going to be a mismatch because he has the speed and the footwork to be able to break down any play. Take a look again. Look at the feet. Good block there by Micah Kelly, but DQ, he made a huge play here for the Toledo Rockets, getting them up and making them have the 3rd largest comeback in school history. By the way, he has 6 passing touchdowns. What a game.
Yeah, the 7 combined touchdowns for Daquan Finn, a Rocket record. They got a big one this week, so they travel to Buffalo. Much more on that matchup coming up Tuesday night in College Football Weekly when Mike Rob will join us. But let's stick with the high school game.
Yes.
Week 10, final week of the regular season. Not a lot of drama in terms of who's in and who's out of the playoffs. Thanks to the 16-team brackets, we pretty much know. Seeding on the line, but also there's rivalries this Friday, including Central and St. Francis, the Irish Knight, which has been dominated by the Fighting Irish over the last 15, 20 years, basically.
Yeah, this has been a tough rivalry. I've been on both ends as a coach. I've been on the losing end with St. Francis, and I've been on the winning end with Central Catholic. But the best thing about both of these rivalries is this: the pep rallies. They have really good pep rallies on both sides. I'm sure the Central people have never seen it, but so also the St. Francis. But this is a really special game for both of these communities, knowing where both of these schools both came from. They came from the same place, separated on their own. So I really like this rivalry just because of the meaning. And sometimes St. Francis can throw some flares in there, so you never know what's going to happen. Central Catholic's the favorite, but you can never count out a team in a rivalry game.
Speaking of same place, Sylvania's got 2 high schools, and they meet Friday night. Sylvania Northview taking on Sylvania Southview. The Cougars having their best season in quite a while. They've got a chance to end their losing streak to their rivals.
Oh, man, I'm going to tell you this. When they waved that flag on that field last year, those Southview Cougars have not forgotten about that. You got to watch the wave flag for this weekend because this is what's going down. But Southview, they've been playing phenomenal with the 2-quarterback system. Isaac Sexton has been unbelievable for this football team. Emmett has as well. So this is going to be a game that's going to be uphill battle for Northview, but I think they're going to be up for the challenge.
Central chance to wrap up the track title. Pearisburg chance to wrap up the NLL title. Both of them have already clinched shares. They don't want to share because it's football. They want to win it outright. We'll find out Friday night if they can do that. We've got a busy weekend of high school football for you on BCSN. Begins on Thursday with the City League matchup. Start taking on Bowser, and then you see the list of games on Friday. As we mentioned, Southview, Northview, that will be where tailgate will be this week as Justin, Pat, and Matt will break down the Battle of Sylvania. We've got some interesting matchups, including Ottawa Hills hosting Eden, the TAC title on the line. Green Bears will try and take it to the Bombers and win that title. And of course, we've got a couple of BCSN area games and Saturday contest, 8-man football conference title on the line for Toledo Christian as well as they take on Maple Valley.